everybody asks me, how do you become a millionaire in 1995? Basically, I had a head start. My father, grandfather, mother were all millionaires. My father bought me a mail order company, and everybody thought that I would fail. I got involved in advertising office supplies. My father died suddenly. I went into a depression, saw a psychiatrist. First thing the psychiatrist said was, get rid of your brother and sister. 3 years later, I wound up on welfare. Fortunately, I fell in love with Jesus, and I started to get better and better. And then I found out the psychiatrist was giving me the wrong medicine, so I fired the psychiatrist, got a second opinion, and got to a research psychiatrist, got to a herbologist, got to a dietitian, got to a surgeon, went through rehabilitation, formed a health food corporation, and got better and better. And then I found Lane, and he put me on TV and said, tell the truth.
Ich habe von dem Novak oft berichtet. Was ich sagte, das war nicht der Beste. Was immer ich auch habe unternommen. Der Novak ließ mich niemals nicht verkommen. Doch weil im Leben gar nichts dauert ewig, ward auch dem Novak seine Liebe schweben. Ich möchte im Herzen streicheln, kosen, küssen, aber der Novak will nichts mehr von mir wissen.
Wax on and wax off.
What was that again?
Wax on, wax off.
The kids won't be respecting their parents in the future.
What's the difference between men's lips and women's lips?
Pork, ham, turkey.
What's a foot farmer?
Foot farmer?
Yeah, and how come it's a foot and a yard instead of a foot and then a leg?
I don't know.
He took the picture from her anyway, and the stands broke. Cost me $100 to replace it.
No, are you serious?
Yeah.
I think it's dead already, as far as I'm concerned. It's God.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it's God. Farmers are an interest group. Let's face it.
How many of you grew up on a farm or still work a farm or have anything to do with livestock? Well, I'll tell you what, you're my kind of people, because I grew up on a farm in West St. Louis County back in the 50s. And we started out with beef calves. And if you raise livestock, the only way you can make money is if you raise a lot of your own feed, for those of you who don't have that experience. And so we raised our own corn, and we raised our own soybeans and our own hay. And we had a truck come out from the mill, and this truck would come out from the mill, and it would grind up the corn and the soybeans and the hay, and then we would add sacks of vitamins, minerals, trace minerals, and we'd make pellets out of it, and this is what we would feed the calves. In 6 months' time, we'd ship them to the market to be slaughtered, and we'd save back some of the best ones for ourselves. We'd knock them in the head and eat them.
Maybe a squirrel.
Why a squirrel?
They have incentive.
That's right. That's right.
That's true.
They really work hard.
And they make out on our balcony.
They make out.
Really?
And they're sweethearts.
Really?
nice
We've noticed the squirrels have gotten more aggressive in the past couple of years. Here.
Yeah.
Like they're
They
not scared
actually
anymore.
Carried my
Their
wife off a week
intelligence.
ago.
It's quite an experience.
I know.
You want to explain it to me? what exactly happened?
I'll let you take
I don't
that.
want to. This is one of these,
No, that's what we.
fire.
Yeah, let's. Why don't we? I mean,
Yeah, we have an exclusive on this one with them.
okay.
Yeah. No, we've already committed to another journal. I'm sorry. Copyright. We're talking copyright.
That the squirrels carried you away.
Yeah.
How many of them?
God, it was really weird.
You want to tell us a
It
little?
was the size that really struck me,
3 or 4.
But the nest was pretty cool.
Lay there naked, eating bananas.
Did they change the toilets where you live?
No. No, we have
They
the same
suck, they
old
suck.
toilets where we take the same old shit and it goes down the same old way. But I hate soft meat, it makes me crazy.
Soft meat makes you crazy.
Yeah, it does, it does.
You like it hard.
I like it hard, yeah. Hard and juicy, buddy.
What's your earliest childhood memory?
Shit. I don't know what my earliest childhood memory was, but I know when I was christened, at 6 weeks, I peed on my aunt,
Yeah.
who was, my godmother.
What actually happens when you christen? With Jewish stuff.
Oh, you Jewish? Well, you get welcomed into the church. You remember the church.
And they circumcise you, right?
Right. Well, no, we were circumcised in the hospital. Then they forgive you for the original sin, which was
And then they
killing Christ. No. They circumcise you in the hospital. They christen you about 6 weeks after you're born.
Why don't they circumcise you at the christening?
I have no idea.
Because that's what in the Jewish religion. That's what they have the
Right,
christening.
absolutely.
They circumcise you at the christening.
Right, but they do it in the hospital, I guess, for the
Sanitary reasons.
Plus, I was well endowed, so it was a big job. So they had to do it in the hospital. They didn't have enough time to do it in church.
So
I'll show you in a minute what I mean, folks.
when you were, so you remember right after that peeing on your aunt?
Yeah, I remember it. They told me that's
Oh
what
no,
I
I'm
did.
asking what's your earliest childhood memory? What's the earliest thing you remember? Like when you think back, what's like something you remember when you were really young?
Earliest child memory, that's a good question.
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I have 2 brothers and a sister. I fell off the chair once when I was a kid. I remember this the most. I fell onto the jacks, the jacks you play with, the metal jacks, and I caught my chin over there.
What's the
That's the earliest memory I have of screaming like a lunatic.
You would tell me like earliest sexual experience. You had like an early
Oh,
right?
man, I was young. Very sexual experience.
Yeah,
but
you tell me.
We won't.
How old were you?
I was about 11, 12.
See, that's kind of weird. That's like in a way, that's like child abuse.
Well, no, actually, she was only 13, so I guess
She was only 13?
No child abuse here, man.
Who
She was a girlfriend of mine, sure.
13?
She was in 6th grade.
And what? She was in 6th grade, and you must have been in 4th.
No, I was 12, so I was in 6th grade.
Cows are, generally bigger than turkeys, I think.
Yeah, but turkeys are far more
it's not
intimidating in spite of the size.
That's right. They got that weird red thing. What is that? What is that little cancer thing,
It's supposed to be sexy.
It attracts the women.
Is that really true?
Yeah, I've been trying to grow one. I'm having trouble.
Doesn't look like it. Okay.
Now, because of feathers back here.
All right. How do you know when a cantaloupe is ripe?
No, I'm not going to answer that.
No.
I refuse to answer that.
Okay. All right. Is there a special way that you know? Is like
There's a special way that I know.
anything to do with the squirrels?
Nothing to do with the squirrels.
Okay. All right. What's your New Year's resolution?
But I'm telling you, there's really nothing wrong with silk on your balls. There's nothing like that. Let me show you. Put them on the rack. Keep it in the closet. Hold on a second. Take the camera for a minute, Jeff. Take the camera for a minute. Let me answer my phone.
Great, okay.
Tom, want me to help you? Yeah. Hey, Joe, do you have a life? Hey, what do I care where you go work? Not work all the Queens. What do I give a shit? I mean, for real, Joe, it's 5 o'clock. Leave me alone. I don't care where you go, Joe. Where do you want to work, Joe? Tell me. Did I give you that? 30th Street? Okay, hold on a minute, Joe. Jeff, can you take a picture of you getting quiet?
No.
30th Street.
Hey, fuzzy dice, man.
Huh?
You got fuzzy dice.
No bongos. No bongos. Joe, I gave it to you guys, all of 30th Street, from the 2000 block up. But Joe, maybe they gave it out last week when you weren't there. Did you ever think of that? You're a rocket scientist yet? Brooklyn, I don't know, whoever we gave it to. How many did you find? One? He's not on 30th Street, Joe. I'm looking at his sales right now. I don't know how he got those, but he's not on 30th Street. He's on Crescent Street. Paul, listen, Joe. He doesn't even have 30th Street. But it doesn't matter. Maybe they're old ones. I don't know that he got callbacks on.
I'll do everything for you.
Say it again? I'm saying though, but he's not physically knocking on the doors. Okay, Joe, because he doesn't have that. Okay? I hear you, Joe. Joe? I hear you, Joe. Okay, Joe. God bless you, Joe. Bye-bye. Tom, want me to help you? Yes. What channel is MSG2? Don't you have a flyer there? Who the hell knows, Nikki? Hold on. Hold on, baby. Yes, they're in your drawer. MSG. MSG2. Listen. Who wants to know? A customer on the phone? MSG is on... MSG. MSG is on channel 40, honey. Yes, okay? I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Did you ever have a dream that came true?
Yes, I did.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well, like what? What happened?
I can't talk about that. It doesn't have anything to do with squirrels.
These are not mine. They were a gift, but I'm going to show them to you anyway. Look at those, huh? Look at those. Now, what man... You know how nice this feels in your nuts? Feel the material, Jeffrey. Feel the material. These are washed. So.
These are beautiful.
Aren't they?
These are
Oh,
fantastic.
these are nice, man. Look at that. Look at that. Nice to have a look on your ring.
know-
Here, come on.
You know, they look like they I mean, don't think you're right. They look still like women's underwear.
They are women's underwear. I just told you they were a gift.
Cool. It's good stuff. Aha. Actually, there
There
are.
are fishes with...
Yeah, there are fish that have legs.
Yeah, do you remember any?
No, I'm getting frustrated. I might punch you.
Okay. Would you spend the night in a room with a dead horse for $1 million?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I lived on a farm.
Hey,
Yeah.
Horse farm.
Yeah, I lived on a horse farm. I did, yeah.
Ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
Okay, how do you know it's time to throw food out?
When the cats don't eat it.
Okay, what would it be like with no gravity?
Oh, gee, I don't know. It'd probably be pretty frightening.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a loose person.
What's all right? What's the difference between gravity and gravy?
Gravy sits.
Right.
Gravity lends to gravy.
As opposed to gravy lending to the gravity.
Yeah.
Let me give you the elephant underwear I got as a gift. You got that picture?
Elephant
Yeah,
underwear?
You got that picture, Jeff? Jeff, you all straight?
Yeah.
There you go, Jeff.
All right,
Look at them elephant underwear. All you can do is take out the coat and you have yourself a check. And you see the underwear? And let me show you the backside there, Jeff. Got him, Jeff? Yeah. I got a good shot there, Jeff? Okay, good. Okay, these are my favorite, one of my favorite pairs. If I knew you were coming for that, there was something else underneath it, like one of my silk, or my satin underwear that I steal from my wife sometimes.
You ever think of going into the garment business, Ronnie?
No, garment business, no.
Una pausa de comerciales, nos vamos ahora prontico. Una pausa de comerciales, nos vamos ahora prontico, porque llegó a Nueva York Bernardo y su Bocachín. Se va para Barranquilla, se va el Caimán, se va el Caimán. Se va para Barranquilla. Rosita se ríe mucho de lo que yo dije ahora. Rosita se ríe mucho de lo que yo dije ahora. Pero ella compra los tiquetes en la agencia Grande Co. En la agencia Grande.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. The worst meal you ever had.
It's been a hard day's night. Now I'm running like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. When I get home to you, I find the thing that you do make me feel alright. Now I work all day to get your money to buy me things. It's worth it just to hear you say.
De la carne. Ok, es 8 y 12, ¿sí? Ok, tú necesitas check on money order for $15. Ok, thank you. ¿Qué hora es? 8 y 12. 8 to 12, ok? Thank you.
Did you ever like not jerk off like a week?
Absolutely. Jeff, I think like after I turned 20, I didn't do it like 8 times a day like I used to when I was 12. You know?
But you still do it once in a while, though.
No,
Not necessary.
anymore. Not necessary.
What's it when you order Chinese
I was
food?
up till 7 in the morning.
What's it? What's
jerk
your?
it off?
Really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Chinese? What's your favorite thing to order from Chinese food?
The Mariano twins, you know, whatever.
The Mariano twins.
You know, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Where does ravioli come from?
These questions are getting better and better as we go along. Yeah, I like the first questions, but I like showing you my underwear better than answering these dumb fucking questions. Where does ravioli come from? You know, on Arthur Avenue, it comes from Morgati's, one of the best fresh macaroni stores in New York City, baby.
What
They
is
make
ravioli?
everything by fresh. Macaroni stuffed with ricotta and a couple of spices. What is ravioli?
How many times have you taken LSD?
You know,
Come
I got
on.
drunk in my life 5 times, maybe. I'm 37 years old.
You've never had a drink.
No, I drink once in a while. Then I said I didn't say that. I said I'm not into drinking.
You told me you were 34.
No, I'm 37. I'm 35. I never lie about my age. I'm 37 years old.
You're 37 years old?
That's right.
What's it like when you have to hold it in?
Hold it in.
Like we didn't take a shit.
Oh man, it's the worst.
Yeah.
Come on, you can be working in a building. What happens if it's 7 o'clock and you got another 3 hours to go for work, man? You gotta hold it in. It's terrible.
Hey, can you tell us the story, like when you were working and you had to take a shit really bad? What happened?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know about taking this shit because I'll be honest with you, I trained myself not to take a shit anywhere but home. I'm more in this building 2.5 years. I only went to the bathroom twice here. I mean it. I won't sit on the ball here. But anyway, I'll tell you a funny story about pain. Okay, I had to go so bad. I was in the Edgemere projects in the Rockaways, and I asked the woman to use the bathroom. I went into the bathroom and they had plastic on the ceiling to keep the water from coming in, I guess, you know, and the plaster from falling in. In there were thousands of roaches. So I was taking a piss like this. I was holding one hand over my dick because I didn't want anything to fall out, and holding my dick with my other hand and worrying about the roaches falling up the ceiling onto my Johnson on my head. So when I went home, I had to take a quick shower. That stuff skeeved me out. Imagine a bathroom with a ceiling full of roaches crawling all over the place.
What happened to that guy, what's his name? That story, what happened with...
Drandorf knocked on the door and asked the people if they wanted cable. They said no. But the guy in the basement says, yeah, I want it. Come on down. So he went downstairs. He was sitting in the kitchen. And the guy wasn't coming out. So he says to him, hey, you know, buddy, where are you? I mean, you want the cable? And he says, I'm coming. He opens up one of the doors and he's standing there playing with his dick in front of my friend Ronnie, who happens to be a very shy guy. So Ronnie ran out of the place. So I said, well, why'd you do that? I said, you should have stayed there and took your dick out and whipped it out. You would have really fucked his head up if he would have watched you beating your meat too, just like he was.
So what did Ronnie say? What did Ronnie say?
No, Ronnie tells me I'm a sick bastard. I said, I'm not a sick bastard. I just want to show this guy that he's not the only crazy.
What happened? What about that girl on in Howard Beach?
Oh, the Chinese lady.
Yeah.
What
would you rather eat, a bug or a snail?
We ate bugs in the Navy.
No way, really? And
Yeah.
you eat snails in France.
Yeah, you eat snails. Yeah, for sure.
On 63rd.
Yeah, I still don't like snails.
I love
but
them.
bugs we got used to.
How did you prepare them?
Huh? It was survival course.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like eat
God.
bugs. Yeah.
What were they? That must have been awful.
No, they're crunchy. They're good.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you like spice? Did they give you anything like to spice them up with, or it's just like
You pour a lot of wine on top. This was with the French army in Algeria.
Right.
You just pour tons of wine on. You
And
know,
you drink a lot first.
you drink a lot first. Then you have some cheese.
Oof. Boy, I'll tell you.
And onions.
But they're good. They're actually,
What kind of bugs?
God, I don't know. They were not cockroaches.
Oh,
They were
God.
bugs,
This is
though.
in the desert.
This was in the desert.
They're like
Yeah.
bugs with parts, like
Yeah, exactly.
like
little
segmented.
legs.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
heads and stuff
Ooh,
like
man,
that.
that's terrible.
Yeah.
That is
Little
terrible.
name tags. and
What, if you were starving, name some things that you still wouldn't eat.
Oh, Lord.
I was a collector, and I knocked on this woman's door, and this Chinese lady comes. This is in Howard Beach, where, you know, the houses are very nice. So this Chinese woman answers the door, little skinny thing, no tits, no nothing. She had on a see-through negligee, and she invited me in, so I had to pick up the money. So I walk in the living room, and there's porno movies playing on the TV, and there's a couple of girls in the background walking around with towels around them. So right away, I figured something was up here. So after the woman paid me the check and I restarted the cable, she said to me, can I do something for the cable man before he leaves? So I says, yeah. I says, who is it? Who is it, Deepak? Give me 2 seconds, all right? It's Deepak. He can't be in the phone. Anyway, so she says to me, can I do something for the cable man before he leaves? So I said, you know, fooling around. I said, yeah. I said, I'll get 2 of those girls in the back that eat each other. I want to watch. She looked at me and she says, oh, cable man, very kinky.
Hey,
There's no managed care for chronic.
That's good. That's true. It's true. There should be. That would be great, wouldn't it? Like get into an HMO for car
that's
car
right.
mechanics.
Works for me. Then even doctors could afford mechanics.
Right. It could be like I need to go to a specialist. I have a transmission problem. No. You can't. I'm gonna take care of it. Okay. Finish this sentence. After 3 marriages, she.
Committed suicide.
What's the difference between strain and strainer?
Well, he's being cute.
I need at least 2 drinks to.
To smile. To dance.
Really?
Right.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a good dancer. A couple of drinks and
Two will do it.
2. Yeah, usually 4. But
2 drinks to have the 3rd and the 4th, too.
Okay. Did you ever have a bad reaction to beans?
over to you.
Well, it depends on what a bad reaction, how one defines a bad
That's right. That's true.
In some countries, bad reactions are considered courteous.
Is that true? Oh yes,
Yeah,
right. It's like if you pass gas after a meal, it's like
Right.
you're complimenting
It's
the
like
cook.
you're rude if you don't.
Yeah, China. And so.
Really? That's.
No, she's culturally,
Have you been there? You've been to
with
China?
PC.
You know, we've had friends who have been Chinese where, you know, we're in India too in certain
Belching.
parts.
Belching is considered.
Well, it's healthy.
In Queens, you know. At the hot dog stand, I see it. You know, the guy seems really happy. Okay. What is a zombie?
What's up, man? Yeah, what? I'm in the middle of an interview here. With Jeff and Lee. Yeah. I'm a pretty interesting guy, what can I tell you? We're gonna talk about you next. Hello? Yeah, we're gonna talk about your part of my life now. Yes. It should be interesting, you're not kidding. No, I'll see you in a little bit. You leaving? All right, but the machines are still not working, you know. No, but I'm just saying, why, you're in danger or something? Okay. You know, a transvestite, a murder. I remember one time going to 101st Street and 101st Avenue to a woman's house, that's right. And there was flies all outside the house, and I couldn't figure out why. I had a fucking stench that I couldn't take. So I walk into the kitchen, and I mean, the place is disgustingly dirty, flies all over the place. And I looked to the left-hand side, and in the pantry, she took off the doors, and she had a cage, and she had a monkey in there. And the monkey was throwing the shit at the woman and stuff. And I mean, it was just the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Like, also, I saw a woman in the projects in Almeida projects in Rockaways. All she had in the house was a couch, a TV, and the dog was tied to the closet door. All right, you know, the bar and the door, he was tied to the door with no doors on the closet, and he was shit and piss all over the place. The house stunk, and this girl was sitting there, and she had a Sony fucking TV, man, and a nice 4-head VCR. Nothing else in the house. No furniture, no food, no nothing. Man.
You don't have no life of your own. You know, you're kind of soulless. No
I felt like that. I felt like that all last week, actually.
They're days. They're days.
Okay. Do you think that LSD should be legal?
It's dangerous. Oh, fuck. I mean, the bastards, you know, they did this shit. I'm sorry.
They really did that, though.
I think they did. Yeah. I mean, they did a lot of stuff, you know, nuclear, you know, with the soldiers in Nevada and shit.
It's horrendous. Horrendous.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable that they actually did that.
Yeah. Not that I know of.
Okay.
No. Not when we get home.
Right. But then the buffaloes became extinct, and they
Yeah, they ate them all up, or they
like-
murdered them.
none left for the nickels.
None left. Yeah. No, I don't know the new nickel. I don't look at nickels anymore.
Nobody looks at
I
nickels.
should, because that's usually only.
What's the?
Always make weird sandwiches.
I make weird sandwiches.
Yeah.
Cottage cheese and salsa. I love that. kind of
Cottage
shit.
cheese and cocktail sauce.
And cocktail sauce.
Like
yeah.
the shrimp cocktail sauce.
On bread.
Strange.
On bread. Yeah. Hi, sweetheart.
What's the worst meal you ever had? No.
He's an author, a publisher, a songwriter, and a millionaire. And he did it all without a formal education.
Well, I think in a world full of people saying, you can't do this, you can't do that, Mel Powers is a beacon. It's a light shining on and off. And Mel is saying, you can, you can. He's a source of inspiration and information. Tremendously valuable.
The sun comes up and the sun goes down. The hands on the clock keep going around. I just get up and it's time to lay down. Life gets tedious, don't it? My shoes untied, but I don't care. I ain't figuring on going nowhere. I'd have to wash and comb my hair, and that's just wasted effort. Water in the well getting lower and lower. Can't take a bath for 6 months more, but I've heard it said, and it's true, I'm sure, that too much bathing will weaken you. I open the door and the flies swarm in. I shut the door and I'm sweating again. And in the process, I crack my shin, just one darn thing after another. Old brown mule, he must be sick. I jabbed him in the rump with a pin on a stick. He humped his back, but he wouldn't kick. There's something cockeyed somewhere. A mouse chawing on the pantry door. He's been at it for a month or more. When he gets through, he'll sure be sore, 'cause there ain't a darn thing in there. Hound dog howling so forlorn, laziest dog that ever was born. He's howling 'cause he's sitting on a thorn and just too tired to move over. The tin roof leaks and the chimney leans, and there's a hole in the seat of my old blue jeans, and I've ate the last of the pork and beans. Just can't depend on nothing. Cow's gone dry and the hens won't lay. Fish quit biting last Saturday. Troubles piling up day by day, and now I'm getting dandruff. Grief and misery, pains and woes, and debts and taxes, and so it goes. And I think I'm getting a cold in my nose. Life gets tasteless, don't it?
I had one green leisure suit, man.
Yeah.
You still when they were in style. No, I probably just recently just threw it out. But come on, everybody had the green leisure. Everybody had a leisure suit with the shirt with the big lapels on it.
Yeah.
Come on, you know the fucking Tom Jones look. You know, Huckleberry Humperdinck look. You know, sure I had one. I had one.
You had neighbor?
No. I had one polyester fucking leisure suit. One.
What's the difference between a chicken and a turkey?
The difference between a chicken and a turkey. Oh, man. That's a dumb fucking question, like, that really is. Where do you get these dumb fucking questions from? Go on to the next question.
Okay.
Come on, I gotta go to work.
Okay. Finish the sentence. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had some...
Chicks, man. Come on.
And you know what's great about that episode is that when his boss eats it and he spits it out, you see it flying across the set, you know? And it's like, dog food, poi!
He was dumb. I
Yeah?
hate to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did tease him, Jared.
Jared?
Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was dumb.
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't quite with it. And kids are malicious.
Oh, yeah.
Kids are mean. They can be. You know?
So he was like victimized.
He was victimized. Yeah. He was slow, and they took advantage of him. Yeah, that was nasty. Take it.
Where should I take it?
You take it.
What happens to a weightlifter when he stops lifting weights?
Huh? I don't know. He goes to bed, I guess.
I got a funny story for you. Guy has some friends come into town. He takes them down to the village. There's a place there, a Chinese place there, where you could play a chicken tic-tac-toe. And the prize is a bag of, what do you call them, Chinese noodles. And you could beat the chicken at tic-tac-toe. The first thing that the people say when they get there is, well, the chicken gets to play every day. And then the guy looked at his friend and said, "What the fuck is wrong with you? It's a chicken." He says, and then he says, you know, after they lose to the chicken, the next excuse is, well, the chicken gets to go first.
What's the highest note you can sing? Oh, come on.
Outside is high.
The chicken gets to play every day. It's a fucking chicken. Mostly little women have bigger pussies than big women. That's the truth. That's the God's honest truth.
Why is that, you think?
Who knows? Anatomy, I don't know. It's just like most skinny guys have bigger shalongs than fat guys, right? It's in the newspaper all the time, penile enlargement. Come on.
You believe it?
Sure, you can get 2 inches right away. They cut the tendons inside your lower stomach and it drops it 2 inches. That's how they do it.
Bullshit.
You mean
That's how you
it's
do it.
like taking the hem off the pants, right?
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. You just let the hem down. You let it
Just like,
let the
really? It
tendons
just
down.
comes down?
Absolutely. That's the way they do it. Sure.
Okay.
Because a friend of mine called up one time and they explained to him how they did it.
The girls don't like it if the guy has a small dick.
Yes, they do. It doesn't matter. The size don't matter. I mean, but that you should.
You don't think size matters?
No, I don't think so.
What are the 3 things you turn a woman on the most?
Kissing. That's the number one thing that turns women on. Talking dirty. And just knowing how to hit the right spot, man. Come on. There's
the
more
right spot.
important than that, bro. Broccoli
Yeah.
and corn.
Corn.
Does that matter? Does that really fucking matter? Here's a guy who walks around with elephant underwear on. You think it really matters what kind of fucking vegetables I eat? Does it?
Have you ever done anything with like with women, like with women on her and
Oh, absolutely, all the time. Come on.
What kind of
What's wrong
food?
with you? Anything I can get my hands on, Jeff. What kind of food?
like whipped cream and stuff?
Yeah, whipped cream, strawberries, bananas, liquor. That's good.
You like pull liquor over a woman and like.
That's the only time you drink.
That's the only time you drink, right?
My drink is right. True.
But they like it. You ever have it thing like you pour like oil over a woman?
No, oil, no.
How about soy
I
sauce?
don't like dirt. No.
You don't like
I
that?
don't like getting greasy or dirty. No.
You see things you don't usually see, you know what I'm saying, that girls don't usually do on a regular.
Not girls that you've met.
Yeah, exactly.
And after you see these movies, do you can get girls to do those things?
Oh, no doubt. I like to watch them with girls.
Oh yeah, and they learn from them too.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I like them. Yeah, I ate snake before. I threw up afterwards.
You threw up afterwards?
I only took one bite. He gave it to me in a plate. He told me it was on rare meat. But there was only like certain people that could go into the room where the orgy was going on.
This girl had a couple kegs. They were in the bathtub in the kitchen, right? And I don't know, they were giving out mess. They were giving out pod, coke, all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
Everybody. So anyway, everybody's all laid out and shit. And the morning comes,
right?
The girl comes running down. Everybody's laid out. There's like 100 people on the floor, right?
Yeah.
They took the mirror off the bathroom to do blow on it. Everybody's tripping. They smashed like the aquarium tank with the fish. And
the fish were all on the ground?
Yeah, the fish were dead. So like she comes running down in the morning and she was like, everybody gotta get out now. My parents are coming home in like 2 hours, right? I was like, yeah, whatever, you know. I don't know. It wasn't my house.
You met with a Jewish girl?
No. No, I haven't had the pleasure. But basically, I mean, you guys just find the right spot. Everyone is different.
Yeah.
So you gotta work on it. You know what I'm saying?
Girls
It's like,
think I'm weird, man.
You know, that's why them one-night stands don't work all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta get to know the
You
woman.
ever fuck go between her feet?
No, but I had a girl one time give me a foot job with her feet. She wrapped her feet around me. All right,
lot
like
of guys
this.
like that.
She wrapped her feet around me like this and jerked me off like that. That was great, sure.
What is that? You came all over her ankles.
Yeah, I got fucking ankles all over her toes, of course.
It's great, man. A lot of guys like that.
You ever have an older woman?
Yeah, well, a couple of women like that, sure.
Yeah, like how much
Well, I
older?
was 18 and she was 26.
Uh-huh. You never had like a
27.
60-year-old brother?
No,
Look at those pictures on the internet, like you do shit and all that.
Yeah?
You know?
no, I'm not into that fucking baby stuff.
Yeah, I just-
She gets wrinkled after a while, man.
What are you gonna do about, when she gets old, your current mate?
What do you do?
What are you
It's
gonna
my
do?
wife.
You're gonna be older. Yeah, you were a mischief maker, right?
You're a mischievous kid, right?
You were a
I one time used to be, I never used to do gym in high school. I was a senior. I didn't want to get sweaty. So I used to work in the office and we used to get passes to let people out of class.
Yeah.
So I used to get out the people that I wanted to. I used to fill out the forms myself. So I one time got this real horny girl out of class that she was chill. She really liked me. So we went upstairs in the art room. And like 20 minutes later, after we were in the art room for 20 minutes, the principal came looking for me. And I heard him screaming my name out in the hallway, Belushi, where are you?
Horse shit, I don't know, man. Cowballs, that's all I could think of. I wouldn't bang a guy in the ass. I wouldn't bang a guy's hairy ass. That's one thing I will not do. A violent woman? Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, my girlfriend is violent.
Your girlfriend's violent?
Oh yeah. She stabbed me, man, right over here. I got a hole in my leather still. It's not much of a hole, but she stabbed me with a kitchen knife. It's around here somewhere. I think this is it right here.
Oh shit! What did you do to make a stab?
I gave it to her. I said, listen, I want to see you stab me. So she was like, don't tempt me this and that. I said, I want to see you stab me. So she stabbed me. I didn't flinch. I just stood there. I was like, I'm happy you stabbed me.
You take a shower every day?
Yeah, twice.
You take 2 showers a day?
Sure, absolutely.
Really?
Once in the morning, once when I get home.
When your kid was born, when your kid was born, you had to change diapers and stuff. Did you get really?
Never changed diapers, man. Once. I one time changed my oldest daughter's diaper. I used a whole box of wipes and about 4 diapers. Okay, it was the last time I ever changed the baby. That's it.
Because it freaked you out too much.
No, I don't change.
What do you do when your house is dirty?
I lose my fucking mind. It's probably when we fight the most.
Is your wife clean? Is she like?
Oh yeah, she's clean. But when you're a picky motherfucker, that's what happens.
And you're like
you
a
break rules.
clean
Yeah, I don't like
freak.
things out of place. Nothing. My drawers, my socks, everything's in order, all the same way. Everything folded all the same way.
Hey, what other stuff you can put on your balls besides Gold Bond?
Yeah.
Yes, great.
What's with balls?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, actually, it's not good to use powder on your balls. The
Why
best
is
thing
that?
to use is cornstarch.
Cornstarch?
Because it doesn't have any dyes or perfumes in it like powder does.
Is that true?
Cornstarch is good for you in the summertime, yeah. Actually, they said to put it on your arms, too.
Instead
You're
of
not supposed to
deodorant.
use deodorant.
You don't use deodorant?
No, yeah, I use deodorant, but I'm saying they tell you to use cornstarch for everything. And you can cook with it, too. Imagine that, you keep it on your balls and you can cook with it, too.
And you cook.
You can bake with it, sure. You throw that shit on anything, right?
Do you get turned off when like a woman has like unpleasant odors?
I don't go with anybody who has an unpleasant odor, Lane.
Yeah.
Never. I mean, I don't even think about that stuff.
Right. Because what is that? It's just bacteria.
Bacteria. I don't know what it is, but I'm not going with any stinking broods.
Years roll on and your hair gets thin, and you start to growing your second chin. Democrats are in again. Gets monotonous, don't it? I've used every tonic in the world, I think, and my head's just as bald as a kitchen sink. Mosquitoes use it for a skating rink. Plumb aggravating sometimes. My teeth are gone, all but 2. A lot of good they're going to do, 'cause they don't meet by a mile or 2. Sure makes it hard chawing. Getting wide in the beam and my stomach dips. Got no more lap when a snake's got hips. And when I squat, something rips. Just more and more tedious, ain't it? I get up at night to look at the moon. It's as dark as the inside of King Tut's tomb. I stumped my toe on the spittoon. Well, ought to have modern plumbing. They say that I'm lazy, and maybe it's true. But if I wasn't meant to sit down like I do, then why was I made to bend where I do? Sure fit this old rocking chair. Some guy tears through life like a blizzard. Folks point him out and say he's a wizard. Then he's dead at 40 with a burned-out gizzard. I'll be 81 come April. Can't help but smile at some of these guys who get so big in the public's eyes. And then 6 feet of earth make us all one size. Nope, can't take it with you. Life has many a twist and turn, and we live and die and never learn if our wings will flap or our tail feathers burn. Powerful uncertainty. Yep, the years roll on and I try to grin, keep things from getting under my skin. But I'm getting that cold in my nose again. Life gets tasteless, don't it?
It's a dead guy coming back to life, man.
Yeah.
Or some of those dust heads hanging out at
Yeah.
Grover Cleveland.
Ron Belushi?
No. What is that? Well, I had a checkup like 2 years ago.
Yeah?
Felt my liver a little bit. He's like, it's a little bit enlarged.
Really?
He's like, do you smoke? I was like, yeah. Do you drink? Yeah. He's like, ah.
For son.
I wake up with my clothes on and my boots still on. And I'm like, what the fuck happened last night, man? I had a few memories like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, a few times, man. Oh, one time we had a blue whale. So you know what a blue whale's is?
No.
It's a drink. It's like blue. It looks like windshield washer fluid, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's vodka and whatever, right? And after all night drinking, it was like a big vat of blue whales. My shit came out green. It was like blue and brown. And it was like green, man, like almost fluorescent green almost.
Oh,
you know?
shit, really?
Yeah, that was the nastiest shit. It smelled. Forget it.
What about like how much wiping is involved?
Actually, not a lot. It was pretty, like, pretty hard one.
It was a clean
wasn't
one.
a wet one.
Right.
You know? So.
Yeah, the wet ones are a drag, right?
Yeah, man. It was like too much toilet paper. Shit tastes like I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I eat everything except shit.
Everybody's having a good time, and it's always good. It's always good. That's the place to be. Jerking a cow.
What are 3 things you wouldn't do for $1 million?
Suck dick, kick it through the ass, and blow nobody. Fuck that shit. She gave me 3 needles, still didn't work.
You in pain?
I was in pain.
Screaming.
Not like that, Barry.
Oh yeah.
Man, you got a list, don't you? Boy?
Yeah, man. What's a zombie?
A zombie's a drink.
Yeah. Do you think cannibalism exists?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know anybody? You know any cannibals?
No, not around here.
Not around here. They don't serve that kind of stuff.
Probably in rough places where it's hard to get food. So they probably eat each other.
Where are you from?
Me, I was born here, but I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah, they have zombies in Puerto Rico?
Zombies? Not that I know of.
Okay, how do they make tomato paste?
They squish it.
Yeah? Okay. All right. What bothers you about supermarkets?
It's too damn crowded.
Yeah.
And you don't get to the line on time. You get 15 minutes just waiting to pay for your stuff.
Have you ever known a violent woman? Have you ever known a violent woman?
I wish I met one.
Really?
Yeah.
Some people argue the songs of long ago. Used to be better, calypso, they must be mad. Some people.
Now, I'm sick now.
They think it's dead already.
Let's go, man.
Last train to San Fernando. Last train to San Fernando. And if you miss this one, you'll never get another one. It's the last train to San Fernando. Yesterday I met with sweet Dorothy. She said tomorrow I'm joining in matrimony. And if you act right, you can take me out tonight. It is wine and dine and get back in time. Baby, bam bam, baby, bam bam, yeah. Baby, bam bam, baby, bam bam, yeah. She said I am entering in high society. You must be careful about the place you are taking me. Cause if you slip, I slide, and I may never be a bride. It's a bee bam bam, oh bam bam, yeah. Oh Lord, it's last train to San Fernando, bam bam, and if you miss this one, you'll never get another one. Bam bam, bam bam. We went to a little place up on Sugar Hill. It was terrific. You should have seen the size of the bill. Well, it was tough stuff. I really had to belt a bluff for us. A bee bam bam, oh bam bam, yeah. This one, you'll never get another one. Last train to San Fernando. Diplomatically, I asked Dorothy to dance. For on my mind, I had nothing else but romance. I said to myself, boy,
Der Nova ließ mich niemals nicht verkommen. Doch weil die Bahn dauert, sag auch dem Nova seine Liebe. Ich möcht in Herzen streicheln, großen küssen. Aber der Nova will nichts mehr von mir wissen.
Silk on the balls. Nothing like it.